In this video, I'm going to teach you how to do fidget spinner, which looks like this. As you can see, this trick is a motion picture trick of a fidget spinner, and although it may be challenging at first, it can bring hours and hours of mindless entertainment, unlike a real fidget spinner. This is a slack trick, so before you get started, just make sure that your string tension is neutral. This will allow the loops to stay open as you do the trick and not get tangled. So you're going to start off with a trapeze. And before you do anything, just make sure that your proportions are correct. So the loop of the trapeze should be about 1/3 the length of the string connected to your throw hand. From here, you're going to pinch with your index finger and your thumb. And the first element in this trick is similar to the first element of Yuki slack. So if you haven't already, go check out that video. And you're going to swing the yo-yo around and create a slack. But instead of bringing the slack over your wrist, when you swing the yo-yo around, you're going to let the yo-yo go in front of your hand and go onto the string connected to your throw hand. So as you're completing this element, you want to make sure that your hands come closer together. That'll give the slack room to form, because if you pull your hands too far apart, the slack will just fall into the gap of the yo-yo. Now, when you do this part, you don't need to land on that string, but it helps a lot when you're first learning to stop the yo-yo there. When I do the trick normally, I'll just swing the yo-yo to the front of the string instead of landing it. Also, make sure you maintain the pinch on your non-throw hand and that the slack falls in front of the string connected to your throw hand instead of in back of it. Now you're going to bring your throw hand under the yo-yo to the opposite side, and this is where you're going to start the fidget spinner part of the trick. So you're going to swing the yo-yo, and as it's coming over to your opposite side, you're going to throw the string that you're holding onto to the outside of the yo-yo and also catch the bottom string as it's coming up. Simultaneously, you're going to move your throw hand over the yo-yo to the throw side of the yo-yo. Although it may be tempting at first, don't try to catch the loop on your finger, because that'll just cause the slack to drop. What you want to do instead is actually grab the strings, and I find that the best way to do it is pinching with your index and thumb and holding loosely with your remaining fingers. This will allow you to catch and release easier, and also make sure that you don't slide the yo-yo along the string, because this will mess up the slack and the yo-yo might snag. So from this position, you're going to then again toss the slack that you're holding onto over the yo-yo to the outside and catch the bottom string as it's coming up. This time, bringing your throw hand under the yo-yo to the opposite side. I know what you're thinking. This trick seems insanely crazy, but I'm going to give you a few tips to help you with this trick. So the first tip is to make sure that the slacks are both about the same length as you're swinging it around. And also, you want to keep your hand in relatively the same position and allow the slacks to go around when you catch them. Finally, you want to make sure that you're continuously moving your throw hand around as the slacks are going around. Also, once you get the rhythm down, if you go a little faster, you may find that the slacks are more consistent to catch. So when you want to finish the trick, just make sure that your hands are back in this position where your throw hand is to the throw side of the yo-yo, and you're going to throw the slack that's in your non-throw hand to your throw hand and catch it, and also catch the slack that's hanging down back in your non-throw hand, like so. So once you're here, you're going to release the string that you're holding with your throw hand and roll over your non-throw hand. Then you're going to dismount the yo-yo and bind. So once you get good at this trick, the challenge is to see how long you can keep it going for. And that was fidget spinner. Like, dude, it's impossible, bro. I feel bad for Stevie Wonder. He can't yo-yo. It's too bad.